Hello and welcome to another episode of Train Simulator Classic, and today we are in an Avanti Pendolino at my home station of Preston. Let's just have a quick mooch around. We are on a standard scenario, so I don't think we're going to see much AI traffic, if any. The Royal Mail depot on the left hand side there. Oh, I didn't realise there was 3 sidings there. I always thought there was 2. Well, I'll need to change that on Transport Fever. This here is the line that, I don't know if I can get high enough, let's try and get a bit higher. Actually goes under the town centre and down to Preston Docks. I'm not entirely certain that we can get that far. Can we get the line to come out somewhere? I don't think so. It goes down to Preston Docks anyway. Is there anything in the north end of the station? What have we got over here? Lots of sidings, but again, no AI traffic. Really interesting Preston station. There's quite a lot of history involved in it. This here is just a bay platform that's primarily used for parcels. This is an unused platform for parcels. This here is just where the Thunderbird goes. There is actually this doesn't really go deep enough. This actually goes right the way back. That inside, and you can just see the station canopy. That is where the snow plough goes when it's snowing. We're currently on platform 4. You've got platform 5 and platform 6. This one here is platform 7, but it's not used. And then this way is where the old Southport lines used to go. We've got some milk bottles there. I'm not sure what the milk bottles are for. We're obviously missing some assets somewhere. Preston and Avanti livery. There's platform 3. And then platform 1 and 2. And like I said, this is Royal Express Systems. Royal Express Systems, this is where the post transfers from train across the canopy into the Royal Mail sorting centre there. Right, let's make our... We're doing a fairly short scenario today. We're only going to go as far as Wigan North Western. So yeah, let's give it a go. There we go. Let's take our brake off and let's hit notch 1. And then let's power ourselves out the station. Love Preston Station. Preston Station is one of the only stations in the UK where everything stops. Well, there never used to be. I still don't think there is any services that actually don't stop at Preston. Everything stops at Preston. It's a bit of a hub. It's where where the West Coast Mainline, you've got the lines off to Blackpool. You've got the lines back to Blackburn. You change there for Manchester and back to Piccadilly that way. But interestingly, I'm going to see if I can. Can you pause the game? Because I do want to just get out the cab while we are. So this is Skew Bridge. That's a river ribble there. And yeah, so these are all my old stomping grounds. We can head speed wise, we can notch up now. I'm going to head ahead of the train. That's the playing fields down here at Vernon's. Used to play football, yeah. These are industrial units. There's a bus depot down there as well. And then this street here, this one I think it is. It's not very lifelike, but I think I've just hit an emergency warning. These are houses that I used to live in. Not anymore. Not really realistic, to be fair. I missed the automatic warning system. forward. Let's go. Alright, we should start moving. Alright, maybe not. Let's put ourselves in off. Turn ourselves off and then back on again. And see if that gets us going. Come on. Right. Start again, shall we? Right. Should let us move now. It's not. Why is it not letting us move? Why is it not letting us move? Can we only move at notch 4? Right. Come on, train. Put it into neutral. I don't know what I've done. What have I done? Forward on. That's not worked. Door interlock, speed supervised. Okay, well, there's a easy way to do this, and we just restart ourselves from the beginning. There we go. Right, we're back in Preston. Okay, right, let's make a start. In fact, do you know what? We're going to let the passengers off first. Oops, on the back of the train. There we go. Right, let's do this again, shall we? There we go. See? Turn it off and back on again. That's all I needed to do. Right, let's get ourselves to Wigan. 35 mile an hour out of Preston. Don't want to overdo it. Are we going to reach 35 before we hit 110? Yes, I think we probably are. Saved and parked down there. Again, we're going to go over the River Ribble. There we go. Right, let's open the taps. Yeah, I've got milk bottles on the left hand side. Again, we need to look. I've got the OLE pack, so that looks much better. Oh, that's what it's done. It. queue obviously doesn't work. Started again. The queue's meant to work. Why would queue not work? It's just ridiculous. And I've never understood it, because it's alarms now audible in external views. Well, yeah, but right, okay. I've never understood it, because that alarm is not being switched off by queue. That's the issue. Okay, so we can stay in outside view, but we just need to make sure we press rather than use the key. Fair enough. But I've never understood it, and I'm glad they've patched it. I'm glad they've fixed that, because one of the things is, you know, part of the beauty of this game is the realism of the outdoors and the train itself, and actually to be able to be having to be stuck in the cab. I mean, I did a Class 91 scenario out of Edinburgh, and that hasn't been fixed on it, and you can't hear it at all from outside the cab. Well, then you're missing the point. You might as well not have any sort of livery on the outside, because you can't actually see it, except maybe in screenshots. So yeah, I never really understood why that wasn't part of the game initially. Surely they want to show off the beauty of all the actual trains and the artwork they've done. You know, these are trains that they've built. So I've never understood it. Anyway, let's do this properly now. Start outside the cab, which is fine as long as we press the button. Goods lines there on the right hand side. It's this here, I think. That's what we keep running over. Down to 4 lines from here, 4 track. That is the bridge over where Leyland Road. You can see there's a network rail access point there, and that curves around to the right. That is where you go when you're going. So that very far right goes off to Ormskirk, and then the other one is your Blackburn lines and your York lines, and it goes back and it comes over. I don't think it's this bridge, I think it's the bridge after it, but it goes across and curls back. Have a look where we are. You can see the bridge, yeah, so it's this bridge here. This bridge here is there's a line back over. Got the lines that come from Blackburn. If I lost a call, you can actually get that way. This is where steam trains are used to go round the loop, the Settle to Carlisle loop. Kind of goes that way. I'm not sure what that is there. Oh, that is Leyland DAF trucks. Called Leyland now. Is Leyland itself. That Leyland station is far too short. You could probably accommodate most of a Pendolino in Leylands, certainly on these outer tracks. heading towards Exton. Again, we've got tracks going off here to the left. So the tracks off the left here are your Manchester tracks. So through Chorley, Bolton, Salford Crescent that way. These two tracks here are the fast lines. They go up, down. But then these two on the right hand side, they curve off, and that is Exton Balshaw Lane Station. And that kind of curves off to the right. And again, the station I don't think is anywhere near long enough. It curves off to the right, and you can see that it comes all the way along here. And I actually think it rejoins the line. Well, that may be about right. Maybe that's about right. Rejoins the line up here. Can you speed set on this? Is there a speed set? Doesn't look like there is, does it? That's a shame. I thought we did have a speed set on this. Oh, there we go. So put ourselves to turn that off. Can we get ourselves to stick at 125? How does it work? If I put that on, do we not go anymore? Well, we seem to be going faster still. Pass. We're not actually a million miles away from Wigan. We're only about 4 minutes away from Wigan now. You can tell these, I mean, these are, it's two lines, two track, but you can tell that at some point these have been bigger, because these bridges are huge. There's definitely room for another two tracks there, for certain. But they are only two tracks at the moment. You can see, I mean, that's obvious. I mean, the catenary actually goes over to the right side as well. Speeding. We're not speeding now, so this would have been where it went back to two tracks, I think. You can see that dipped in from the other side, and the bridges are a little bit, I mean, I know that these are probably relatively modern bridges. Let's just pop our brakes on a little bit, just to bring us down to the 80. Wigan North Junction. There's Wigan North Western coming into view now on the line at the bottom. Just coast our way into Wigan. We are going downhill a little bit, so we might need to put a little bit of brake on, just to hold us at 80, though we are obviously stopping soon as well, so just bear that in mind. Going to Wigan. Should just be around this corner. There it is over there. So let's just apply a little bit more brake as we pull into the station. I do not want to overrun the platform. Please, thank you. Some signals here on the left, some sidings here on the right hand side and left hand side. They are used for engines when they used to have to turn round. That looked like it was floating a bit. Right, let's apply our brakes. Right up to the end of the platform where the guy's waiting. Go like a glove. There we go. And that is Wigan North Western again. Wigan North Western, quite lifelike. It's got its bay platforms there. We've got these lines down here again, which are bays. But then you've got, it's going to go off in a second, but you've got the lines here that go down and underneath towards Wigan Wallgate. See if we can see how far we can get. Can we get to Wigan Wallgate, do we reckon? This is the car park, multi-storey car park. Oh yeah, we've got that's true to life. The bus depot's true to life. Can we get into Wigan Wallgate? There's Wigan Wallgate. So Wigan Wallgate, you come up here. And then you get into Wigan Wallgate Station. This clearly is an attempt to be Wigan Wallgate Station. You go downstairs and there it is. That's Wigan Wallgate Station. You've got passengers there waiting. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Pretty quick scenario. Hopefully gave you a little bit of a history lesson of Preston as well. Preston Station. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me in that episode today. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye from me. Goodbye.